points when you played that many minutes without drawing a foul.
I think playing that many minutes without drawing a foul, because normally when the defender drives the baseline, coach always see I was getting foul trouble right there. So I think I did a better job of sealing him off on the baseline, and not being able to draw fouls instead of just walling up.
Colin, that was one of your best spurts in your 2 years in Mississippi State. I think you got 20 points in the second half. Just what changed from the first half to the second half that you just kind of hit that next level?
I think the biggest thing was, Coach said that we had no intensity. That we had from the jump ball, we had no intensity. We didn't really want to be out there. So our biggest thing is when we came out of halftime was to have intensity. To we might not make all the shots, but just go out there and try to do our best and play hard. So that's the only thing I pretty much did was just go out there and play hard.
For IJ and Gavin, just talk about getting Gavin the ball down the block. I know that's been a point of concern for Coach Ray, and it seemed like that was really working pretty much every time you dropped it to him tonight.
I mean, yeah, he's 6'10", 270. I think it was pretty easy tonight for us to get it to him tonight. He actually been posting up really, really hard. So I think the main thing is him getting bodies. Once he gets a body on somebody, it's easy for us to give him these big targets. We can't miss him.
For Colin and Gavin, it must feel good to get that 10th win before SEC play starts. You only had 10 wins all of last season.
Yes, sir. It just boosts our confidence a little bit more. So I mean, that would just help us out. Going into SEC play. Just confidence level, intensity level, competitiveness will be high.
What were you guys doing different not to get in foul trouble? I mean, was it something that y'all looked at coming into the game, or just played without thinking about it?
We got this defense called 31. It's like help to help. Everybody helping everybody. Even big man helping the other big man when it's on the weak side. So everybody just helping everybody. If it drives, the guys in the gap just helping. It's all about just the help defense.
Yeah, but what's been kind of the issue for you to not get as many touches? I know it's been something that Coach Ray has wanted, but I know that teams have kind of defended toward you a little bit more. Has there been a big problem for you to get post touches?
Well, yeah, just like you said, teams have zoned in on that. To try to double team when I started to make my move. So it has kind of been kind of hard. And as far as like post position, that's bad on my part because I've been not wanting the ball. I've been fatigued. So I've been working with Coach Aikens, and, the coaching staff. Try to get out of there because we don't want to go back to what we had last year. But I was just tired all the time. So now we're just trying to stay fit, just trying to just post, run the floor, get open opportunities for the guys in the perimeter.
Colin, what was making the high-low game work so well? It was either you or Ware and you just get to the free throw line and flip it in there.
And I think the biggest thing is, when I'm at the top and I have the ball in my hands, you see how big he is. I mean, he comes in, he's a presence wherever he goes, and so I think the biggest thing is him working down hard. Coach emphasizes it all the time for him to go and work really hard in the post. So we have to give it to him. When he works out hard and tries his hardest to occupy the post, we got to give it to him. I think that's the biggest thing for us. Just he works hard, so we got to work hard for him.
Here, Colin, you mentioned getting 10 wins already, which is all you had last season. What does that say, I guess, kind of about the progress you guys have made in the few years since then?
It just shows, how much we've grown as players. Last year we were kind of younger. We kind of didn't have enough bodies, but this year we're kind of in the same spot. But we have no complaints. We're out here working hard. Coach Ray doing a fantastic job coaching us and making sure that we're ready for each and every game. So I think that's the biggest thing, just us being out there and being ready.
Gavin, a couple of times out of timeouts late in the game. I think the first one, you went chicken, you ran pick and roll, and the second one, Craig found you down in the post. What was kind of the emphasis in those timeouts coming right out of them to go to you?
At the beginning of the game, when we seen all we had to do was just run the floor, so they were kind of offsetting transition defense. So we was like, that's going to be what we need to do, just run the floor. And so, when coach started seeing that we can get the ball in the post and see that I came to play. So he was like, well, we're going to try to get the ball inside because, the last, few games, I've been, dry. So he just decided that's what type of play we're going to run.
Isaac, can you talk about just being in the same backcourt as Trevante and some of the other smaller guards? You guys seem to kind of make that work.
Well, with Javante, he like a big brother. Since I've been here in June, he wasn't here in June, but when he came in July, he basically taught me everything. Like, with my skill set and everything that he knew what to do and everything that he knew Coach Ray wanted us to do, he basically taught me everything. So I just picked up on a lot of stuff. And with Jacoby and Chick back there, I mean, Jacoby, he more of a shooter and Chick, he's a slasher. So with them, I think that's where I get a lot of my assists after attacking. You can throw it to Chick and he slash and get easy buckets. You got Gavin and Colin. But yeah, Trevante, he taught me a lot of, well, most of the system, and he picked me up and made sure I knew everything.
IJ, did y'all want to force them to take a lot of three-pointers, or was that just kind of a calculated risk?
Well, it's not that we want them to take three-pointers. We just don't want nobody in our paint. Just to keep our bigs out of trouble. You know, we only have 3 bigs. We have a lot of guards. So us keeping them out the paint helps Gavin not getting foul trouble. And just, we want every team, every shot to be contested jump shot.
Gavin, it seemed like the rebounds came first and the points kind of came later. How much did rebounding drive you to get to the points later, maybe later in the game?
Well, just like Coach said in pregame, you know, rebound will be our first objective. So, I mean, if we get clean rebounds, you know, like I said, we kind of offset or transition defense. We can just push the ball up the floor, but we get clean rebounds. And you see the outcome of that is, you know, just me just getting rebound and just pushing it up the floor.
Colin, how do you guys build upon this momentum that you and Gavin kind of created down the post tonight?
I think we just gotta keep on building. I think the biggest thing for us, we gotta go from the inside to out. We gotta get our perimeter shooting done a little better. We gotta get in the gym now and shoot and build our confidence. But besides that, I think we're doing an outstanding job with, you know, equalizing from going inside and out and outside of the room.
Any more?